So we got goals set in front of us.
Hashtag goals.
Anyway, guys.
That's a thing. I don't know why you laughing.
I know it's a thing.
It's a thing.
But it was just corny.
Hey,
What's up,
y'all.
everybody? Welcome back to the channel, The Brawley Story. And today,
We're answering the question, did we meet our goals for 2021? And how do we set goals? Not only set them, but how do we meet goals? And then what are our goals for 2022? It's a lot to dig into, so make sure you stick around to the end.
all right, guys, as you know, every episode we shout out one of our subscribers. Today we are shouting out Ursula.
Thank you, Miss Ursula.
Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate your subscription as well as comments that you've posted and just being a part of the family and the community.
Always leaving us kind comments, always being so supportive. Thank you for your love.
We really appreciate it. And for those of you that are new to the channel, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification icon. That way you never miss a video and you stay in tune with what we're doing.
And when you subscribe, leave us a comment saying, I subscribed. And we'll be more than happy to reach out to you personally. And thank you for joining the family. As y'all know, we drop a new video every week on relationships and marriage, business, healthy lifestyle, faith. You do not want to miss a video.
Absolutely. So,
Did we meet our goals this year?
yes. Guys, we talk about our goals. You guys have seen us walking around in parks and on trails, and we're constantly dreaming, but also setting goals. They don't just stay dreams, they become our reality because we set goals. And we talk a lot about what we want to accomplish and what we're hoping for, what we're working on. It's been very, very cool to do that together as a couple.
Yeah, we love dreaming together and planning for how to make those dreams reality. And then being in that process of making them reality, which requires a lot. It's not easy. It requires a lot of discipline, commitment, heart, focus, sacrifice, but it is an exciting journey.
Yeah, it is fun. So this year we set some goals, as we do every year. And I'll tell you, some years we do better at hitting our goals than others. We're not perfect at it, but this year we set some goals. We said that we wanted to buy at least one investment property, and we met that and exceeded that goal.
So y'all, in the first quarter of this year, well, actually, probably January, I was thinking like, we're in the middle of a pandemic. I know we've been trying to buy property, but might not be the best time.
And we fell out of contract so many times in 2020, probably 2 or 3 times. We fell out of contract on some properties, and it just didn't seem to, as they say, it wasn't in the cards, as some people say.
I was like, maybe it's not our year. And then one of the properties that we wanted, I saw come back on the market. And that ended up being the one that we got.
Yeah.
It cash flowed so well for us that we were just excited to get another one. And got another one and another one after that.
When we bought the first one, that depleted a lot of our savings, but we had to find new ways to get more and more. And the Lord just opened up opportunities and our finances and a lot of different things. And we were able to get stuff done.
Yeah.
So it was really wild because every time we've bought a house, it seemed like our savings was getting depleted, and then we ended up getting enough to get another one.
It seems like God sends us a miracle of some kind. Every time we take a step out on faith and we make this big purchase that's an investment that's going to benefit us in the future, the Lord just replenishes. It's just amazing how when you get emotion, God will give you all that you need to sustain you.
Yeah, we got momentum. We just started moving, and then we had momentum, and it started growing. That was a huge success this year.
Yeah.
We exceeded our goal.
It was surprising how we took off in real estate, such a fast start this year. It's been exciting. And
Yeah, it has been.
We love it. Absolutely love it. It's definitely encouraging for the future to remember where we were at the beginning of the year. And we want to do this, but we're not even sure if it's feasible. And how just stepping out, God just made a way.
Yeah. Yeah. So for health and fitness, what was the goals for health and fitness?
Well, I had a baby, y'all, in this pandemic.
If she a baby mama, she gon' do that baby mama.
So it's very obvious what my goal was. I wanted my 6-pack back. And praise the Lord, I got it.
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide.
I'm
Such a braggart. She is such a braggart.
I'm just celebrating because that is quite a feat after having a baby. I really appreciate my body so much more after having a baby than I did before. All the changes I went through is miraculous, but I worked hard, eating a nutritious, low-calorie diet, exercising. If you haven't yet seen what I eat in a day, check out that video and I'll link that one below. But just consistency, because it takes a while with like postpartum bloating, and I expected to just have a new experience and not be vain and worrying about what my body used to look like. So I was actually pretty amazed this year, just staying consistent. I do ab workouts like 3 to 5 times a week, and I was able to get a lot of definition in my abs again. So I was pretty excited about that.
That's very exciting. I get to enjoy it the most.
A piece of good God wrapped up with some have mercy with a side of
And for me, fitness-wise, my upper body is stronger than it has ever been. I've hit heavier weights than I've ever been able to hit. I haven't hit my goal of going down to pre-COVID weights. I missed that one. But I have made significant progress and strides towards it, and definitely next year I should be there and beyond. That's exciting.
I think I'm stronger now than I was before the baby, too.
Yeah, I think you are.
Definitely enjoy the challenge of just growing in the gym with those weights, and you can visibly see how you're progressing. Love that. Another goal that we had was investing in relationships. Relationships are the essence of life. Never want to neglect that. So in the first quarter of this year, I was really focused on investing even more in my marriage, especially as a new mom. And I was giving so much affection, as I still do, so much affection to my baby girl, who just brings me so much joy. But I had to be intentional, even when all those hormones are going through my body that are causing me to focus on nurturing her. I had to make sure that I nurture my husband, nurture my marriage, and still show him lots of affection. So I had to be intentional about that.
Nurture me.
I had to be intentional about nurturing my other baby, making sure that I show him lots of affection as well.
Number one.
And so I actually started like listening to some marriage books, just refocus myself on meeting his needs, and read some really good books that helped me to understand and serve his needs even better. And then I also focused on investing in other family relationships and other friendships. And we've gone out with a lot of other couples this year and just invested in growing new relationships.
Yeah, it was easy to become an island in this COVID world. I mean, honestly, and even easier for me because I'm introverted. So I was like, I don't actually have to see anybody. No one's supposed to be an island. So we were able to start investing in seeing different people again, just putting people on the calendar, and that helped rekindle some relationships and even made a few new ones. And that was really, really cool. We definitely have invested in other relationships, first of all, in our home as well as outside. We plan to expand on all of these goals. So then another goal was we agreed at the beginning of the year, hey, we're going to start a YouTube channel. We want to release a video every week. We want to grow and learn how to do this. We're going to start it in April. We successfully did that. Hence why you're watching this video, is because we actually been doing that. But we learned about YouTube. We're constantly learning.
Had to learn video editing.
Yeah, she's been learning video editing.
Ooh,
and it's been full of ups and downs, but you're doing a great job.
And it's fun.
And she enjoys it, and we enjoy doing this. It's just been a great journey, and we appreciate all of you guys for tuning in every week, watching the content, and giving such positive feedback on it. But yeah, so we started a YouTube channel.
Something I never thought I would do.
And me either. And I'm grateful that we've even surpassed 500 subscribers. I mean, that's really incredible. So we are really excited about that.
If you haven't yet watched Dinner with the Brawley, Brawley celebrating 500 subs. Make sure you watch that to hear the full story of why we started the YouTube channel, how that came to be, what was our inspiration and motivation for doing that, as well as some get to know you kind of background on
You
us.
can learn a little bit more about who we are.
I'll link that video in the description below.
Now, how do we set these goals? We go through a whole process every year towards the end of the year, and we'll start usually October, November, or December, and we will try to decide, okay, what are the areas that we want to improve upon, or where do we want to grow? They include our finances, our business, our health, our fitness, our marriage. We'll even discuss with one another, hey, what can I do to make this marriage better for you? And we talk about that, and we set goals according to that need. What do you need right now? It may be different from what you needed at the beginning of last year. So where are you at now? What can I do to make this marriage better for you now? We create goals about our relationships outside of the house as well. We decide different action steps that we can take to discuss exactly what we plan to do to make this thing a reality. Again, we don't want it to be a dream, we want it to be a goal.
Yeah,
we set goals, we put time frames on it. So we usually have quarterly goals. We set quarterly milestones, say, hey, I want to be at this point within this time frame, and we're going to take these daily, weekly, and monthly steps
Action steps,
to accomplish that thing. It's really actually fun doing it in a quarter versus a
is.
year, because a year just sometimes seems way too long. It just
Yeah.
seems so far out. But if you make it a quarter, we found that we have a really good turnaround and getting stuff done a lot faster. Pivoting as we need to. Sometimes we have to adjust the goal. Either we realize the goal is too easy, like in the form of the real estate investing, or that it may have been a little more difficult than we anticipated. We need to scale it down a little bit.
It's a lot more feasible setting quarterly goals so that you're focused on how do I get this done now? What do I do today? What do I do this week in order to accomplish my goal? Not just like, oh, well, over the course of the year, but like, what do I do today? What do I do this month? Because I only have a few months in the quarter.
Right.
So how do I actually tangibly meet this goal?
Right.
And we're very serious about our goals and staying disciplined, because the difference between a dreamer and a successful person is in the daily disciplines.
That's right.
It's in the action that you take and the consistency of those actions. Of course, the God factor.
Yeah,
but,
absolutely.
But we have a part to play as well. So we're very serious about playing our part. So if we're doing everything that we can do in our power, staying consistent with our action steps, then the rest is up to God.
Absolutely.
Work like it's all up to us and pray like it's all up to God.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So how do we actually meet our goals?
Wait a second. Did you subscribe? If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and click the subscribe button and the bell notification icon. Might as well like the video while you're at it. And now back to our regularly scheduled program.
We already mentioned creating those action steps and those daily disciplines for the daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly goals that get you to the annual goals and then to the big picture. But how we keep our head in the game is, I know I personally do confessions. I'll write out, I am a successful real estate investor. I am a virtuous wife and a committed mother and a faithful friend, and I'll recite these things that I want. We also talk about our goals a lot, not just things that are far in the future, but talk about what we're working on today, what we're working on this week, what we're working on this month in order to make those goals actually happen. We're constantly talking about our real estate investments. We're talking about our YouTube channel and the different things we want to share and try. We're talking about it so it stays at the forefront of our mind.
Yep.
My dad always taught me, and I know we're both strong believers in, is that the picture that stays in your mind becomes real in time. That is so, so big. I gotta say it again. The picture that stays, I thought you were gonna laugh.
So
The
dramatic.
picture that stays in your mind becomes real in time. So we keep our goals at the very forefront of our mind by talking about it a lot, by reciting confessions that wire our brains to be who and what we were trying to be. Also, we have accountability. We keep each other accountable for getting things done on that checklist because we have different parts to play. We also talk to other people that are where we want to be, that already think on a level that we need to think on because they are already there in that space. And that is absolutely invaluable. I know my husband has spent so much time on the phone with people that are seasoned real estate investors or even agents and brokers, people that are just pouring out and they're sharing their experiences, so we're able to learn from their mistakes and from their wisdom that they have to share. And so that's another reason that we've been able to grow and scale more quickly because we're able to grow from others' wisdom that's already in the space. So we need to think more like them. So therefore we need to be in conversation with them to hear the way they think.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, talking to the right people and talking about those things that you want to accomplish and sharing it with the right people, people that are encouraging, not discouraging or haters. It matters.
That's true.
You know, talking about it with people that are where you want to be and talking about it with people that have the power to help you accomplish those goals.
Exactly.
And talking about it frequently, keeping it on the forefront of your mind makes a tremendous difference, so that way you don't forget or put it on back burner, but you're constantly moving towards that thing. Whatever you focus on, you will end up inadvertently moving towards. So when, for instance, if you ever driven, you know that if you like look at something too long, the car starts veering in that direction. That's because it goes to whatever your focus is on. So if you're focusing straight ahead towards your goal or your vision, you move towards that. It's very, very important that you keep your vision aligned with where you want to go. And your vehicle, that is your body, your mind, your life, starts to move in that direction.
Good stuff. That was real good. So lastly, what are our goals for 2022?
Our goals for 2022 are pretty straightforward and simple. From a real estate perspective, we're going to continue to grow in real estate. We're going to buy a large multifamily property that will generate revenue.
So we're scaling up our real estate investments.
It is. It's going to be a big value add project. It's going to be something that is a little scary for us because it's bigger than we've been before. We're also going to generate enough money so that we can be financially free, financially independent, and no longer require, especially for me, to require a job. That's going to be part of our goals from a financial standpoint, a business standpoint. From a health and fitness standpoint, I'm going to get back to my pre-COVID weights and lower. I'm going to be in the best shape of my life. She's going to maintain. We're going to continue to grow our channel by just simply posting every week new content, as well as engaging with our community. And we're going to work on, I know some of you guys want to know about this, baby number dose. So it'll be a big year. 22 is going to be a big year.
Yeah,
Deuce,
we're
deuce.
excited. We're excited. We're entering 2022 in a different context from what we entered 2021. In several different ways. We're real estate investors, we're YouTubers, we're parents, which of course we were parents already, but she was a little younger. Parents of a toddler.
Yeah, parents of a toddler, which is different.
Very different, very different. We're blessed. We're blessed. We're grateful to God. And we're excited for the things that He's going to do in us and through us next year.
Yep, we're going to continue to build strong relationships, and we're going to continue to learn to love one another even better and more over time. So we got goals set in front of us, and you guys...
#goals.
Anyway.
Whatever, I'm sure somebody laughed.
No, I know they did.
Just at me.
You
I'm
said
cool
it, not
with that.
me.
That works.
You said it, not
it
me.
Works. It works too.
Anyway, we are
Same end goal in mind.
We appreciate you guys for bearing with us through this video as we just share with you about how we approach goals and our goals. Thanks for being part of the family. Hopefully you guys get to see all these things as we're accomplishing them in the next year. We appreciate you.
Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a video. And when you subscribe, leave us a comment saying, I subscribed. And we'll be more than happy to reach out to you personally. And thank you for joining the family.
Until next time, guys. Peace.
And goals.